Be your authentic self, fully. Show up for you fully, messy, beautiful, raw, real. Because being your authentic self, just being yourself, following your dreams, following your passions, living your life, living your life, living your life, it'll weed out the woke. It'll weed out your tribe. It'll weed out the evil eye as the boat is passing by. It'll weed out the evil eye. This light's intense, isn't it? Being yourself fully, doing what you want in life fully, taking care of yourself. It's a constant process in life, all of the above, never perfect. This life isn't perfection. This life is trying to teach us that perfection doesn't exist, that it's supposed to be raw, messy, wild, beautiful, wonderful, weird. So many boats. But you being you fully will bring that love to you, will bring the abundance to you, but it will also bring and show what is not meant for you anymore, what you're supposed to release in your life, the people who aren't supposed to be in your life, the things that aren't supposed to be in your life. In this life, this journey, it's not easy. Oh, it's not easy. Oh, it's not easy. Oh, it's not easy. But also, we don't want to affirm that, because this life is easy if we choose it to be. It's easier when we're taking care of ourselves. It's easier when we're living our most authentic truth. But I get it, this life is hard. Why do you think my body and everything wanted to check out at like 19 years old? It was like, oh, I can't fucking take this anymore. I can't take this matrix that you're living the way you're choose to living anymore. Not being you fully. So, I developed cancer, and I had to really choose to live here, choose to be here, choose to remove my fear, choose to move this light so it looks all right. That's why I'm so grateful that I got cancer and I got sick and I got my wake-up call in my early 20s and not in my late 60s. Thank fuck. It was so brutal, but it was so beautiful. And there's so much beautiful within the brutal. How the fuck do we find the beautiful if we don't find the brutal? How do we see the good if we don't see the dark as well? That's what it is to be a human, the contrast of being human, the contrast of this dualistic world. There's supposed to be the dark so that we see the light. There's supposed to be the dark so that we see the light. And being your authentic self and doing whatever the F you want to do with your life, that helps you see more and more of the light. It helps you see more and more of the light, to where as the darkness in this life isn't as scary anymore, because you see the truth of darkness, and what it can provide and what it can show to help you grow. What it can show to help you grow. That's all darkness is. A little compass, baby. A little compass to the divine. Darkness is a compass to the divine. And I don't like labels or anything like that, but I feel like my intuitive gifts and who I am and my connection to God and angels and just the earth in general and nature, like, who the fuck am I being in nature, like almost wanting to be in nature every day of my life? I was never like this growing up, never. Now I'm like, I need to be in nature. And I think all that happened when, I went through my spiritual kind of death, darkness, when I got cancer and when I got sick and when I was going through a bunch of stuff, and I would never have found my intuitive gifts and my authenticity as a human and wanting to actually like follow my fucking path with no exceptions and being a stubborn bee about it. And because I'm listening to my heart, I'm listening to the signs every day. That would not have happened without the darkness. Without the darkness. So if you're struggling to be your most authentic self, just to be you, authentic self, and that's just like a buzzword now too, but if you struggle to just fucking be you in life and do what you want every day and not care what people think. I still sometimes struggle with caring what people think. Doing social media, having an online business where people, just watch and lurk and seek can be a lot. So that's why you gotta protect yourself. You gotta like have boundaries. You gotta not look at what people are doing, what people are watching, all that kind of thing. That's a different topic. I would make a video about that. I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. It flows in any which way it wants. Oh gosh, guys. Just so blessed to be here, and I was making a little bit of spicy content, having fun, trying to find this beautiful sun within the woods. I literally just go to whatever spot I can find the sunlight, because it just, it looks so much better and beautiful when you got the sun versus not the sun. Still beautiful, but you know what I mean. Making some spicy content, then just felt called to talk and share with you guys. Also having those healings and surrenderings again, and feeling like it's okay to shine. I shine this September, and that I'm allowed to create sensual content because it's just one aspect of me, one of the endless aspects of me. And sometimes the energy of shame or opinions or things can creep into our lives when we're following our truth in the moment, when we're doing what we want in the moment. But all those projections and things just ask us to look at what might still need to be healed within our bodies. I've had to let go of the aspect of caring what people think about my path, caring or feeling shame, towards me freely expressing myself. Or maybe, like, I like to use the example of me doing sensual content as part of one aspect of my business. Me sharing just my divine, feminine, beautiful energy, right? I just look at it as me just sharing me, I'm a gift, and so are you. So whatever way you share that. But yeah, I've had to let go of the aspect of shame and caring what people think and all that. And that helps us be our most authentic selves too, and live our truth and follow our truth, really clearing that trauma, clearing whatever pain we hold within, clearing the shame, all of it. As the wind blows by, we release our anxiety. As the boat goes by, we release our anxiety. As the boat goes by, we release our anxiety. Release my anxiety. I release my anxiety. I know this video was completely all over the place, but that's okay. I took a little CBD gummy this morning too, so that's been nice and relaxing. Ooh, maybe I should share about what I use for substance, like cannabis occasionally and stuff like that. I'm not an everyday user. I don't think that's healthy, but I would, if you guys are interested in hearing like what I use for supplementation or substance or anything like that in life, maybe I should talk about that. Ooh, guys, I'm thinking while we're talking, while we're chatting, because I think it would be good to talk about, because that's completely changed in my life from, teenage years, early 20s to now. And ooh, Love you guys. I think I'm gonna shake a little now.